The paper today compared to yesterday? Tough. Yesterday was PO mains. Today is clerk mains. Which is better, yesterday's or today's? Is that the reason the number is more? Is that the reason the number is more? I don't know why. The good number is there. Okay, whatever. Look at the first section, close test. What is the paragraph about? What is the paragraph about? Huh? Water scarcity. Okay. First sentence is the definition. First sentence is the definition. What is the definition of something? Water dash is the lack of freshwater resources to satisfy water demand. What is called as the lack of freshwater resource? Water drainage, water clog, water scarcity, water abundance, water surplus. We are speaking about lack of fresh water. That means positive or negative? Negative. Can you eliminate the positive options? What are they? Abundance, surplus. Do you know clogging? Clogging. When do you use the word clog? Water drainage. Do you know water drainage? When the water is blocked, that is called as clog, water clogging. Eliminate. Drainage not related. What is your answer? Scarcity. Scarcity is having more water or lack of water? Lack of water. Next. It is dash by partial or no satisfaction of express demand. It is given and after that by is given. Immediately we should recollect the rules of passive case. Is MR plus by combination in between blank. What do we need? V3. How many V3s do we have? 2. Tell me your answer. Attested by, manifested by. Sir, we don't know the answer. But at least you know the word attested, right? When do you use the word attested? Attestation. Have you heard this word? You must, you are aspirant, you must hear this. What do you call it as attestation? Attestation is nothing but one thing is to join. Another thing is nothing but get the signature. 2 cases. Is it related to the signature or attesting the copies or certificates? No. Another one is what here? Manifestation. Manifestation is nothing but like a beginning or a creation of something. It is manifestation by partial or no satisfaction expressed demand, economic competition of water quantity or quality, disputes between users, irreversible groundwater dash. We are all speaking about the negative case. Irreversible groundwater dash. Tell me your answer. Groundwater augmentation, groundwater depletion, groundwater expenditure, groundwater dwindle, groundwater impoverishment. Now, is it lack of groundwater or there is groundwater? Lack of groundwater, right? Look at the first one. What is the first word here? Augment. What do you mean by augment? Augment. Only one conclusion. If you don't know the meaning of the word augment, you are not reading the paper. Because this word is repeatedly used in the papers. Augment is nothing but a increase. Write down the meaning. Keep this in your mind. Important for the case of COVID cases. Nowadays, COVID related sentences are repeatedly given in the questions. So, you might see this word somewhere. Augment. Now, is it augmentation of irreversible groundwater? No. It is lack of groundwater, right? So, we have to go with the negative. What is the next word here? Depletion. Depletion in the sense to go down. Negative case, right? Is it suitable or not? Yes. Next one is what here? Expenditure. Expenditure is nothing but to pay something. Price related, buying related. Is it related to that? No. Next one is what here? Dwindle. Dwindle comes with the meaning of diminish. But diminishing the strength. Diminishing the strength, not the water. Next, what is the next word here? Impoverished person. Impoverishment in the sense what here? Poor person. Lack of money. Impoverished, poor. Tell me your answer. Impoverished is also less. Lack of money. Dwindle is also lack, but lack of strength. Depletion is nothing but a lack of water. So now which one is rated here? Depletion. Move to 124. It affects every continent and was categorized by the World Economic Forum as one of the largest global risks with respect to its dash impact. It is given. ITS is immediately followed by noun. If already noun is there, what do we need in the blank? Adjective. Look at the options. How many adjectives do we have? Latent, thinkable, potential, probability, reality. How many options can we eliminate here? Fifth one is out, fourth one is out. Why? Both of them are nouns. Tell me your answer. Tell me your answer. Latent in the sense anything that is inactive. Thinkable in the sense which you are able to think, anything that can be thought of. Another one is what here? Potential. Potential is nothing but able. Tell me your answer. With respect to its dash impact over the next decade, there is no impact for the next decade. There is thinkable impact for the next decade. There is possibility of this one impact for the over next decade. Which is your answer? Lack of water impacts the future or not impacts the future? Impacts the future. Now what is the word you need here? Ability of impact or potential impact. That comes with the third one. Potential impact over the next decade. What does it mean now? Can you tell me? Next decade ante 100 years 10 years potential impact ante ardham enti ikkada over the next 10 years there may be impact of what here? Lack of water, ground level water. Next one, move to 125. 500 million people in the world dashed by severe water scarcity. Again, 500 people in the world, noun is already there by combination. Again, we need V3. How many V3s we have? 2 V3s. Tell me your answer. AFF ECTD, EFF ECTD. Tell me your answer. We are speaking about positive case or negative case? Negative case. So, negative case. And one more thing, affected can be used as the noun, AFF can be used as the verb. Now tell me your answer. First one, let me tell you one more thing which you don't know. Some of you might know. EFF, ECTD can be used both as a noun and also verb. Please do some research on this. Aftermath, have you heard this word anytime? You would come across this word whenever any award is given after the death of somebody. Or after some incident, if any award is given, that is called as aftermath. Aftermath is nothing but posthumous. What do you mean by posthumous? After the death of somebody. Another two words, synonyms to each other. What are they? Pompous. Do you know pompous language? Pompous language or grandiose language. Do you know eloquency? Eloquency. Do you know elocution? Elocution at least. When did you hear this? In your colleges, schools, you have elocution competition. Elocution ante enti? Speech competition. Elocution in the sense competition. Eloquency is nothing but the ability to speak properly. And one more word which I told you now. What is that word here? Grandiose. It is not just speaking. It is speaking about somebody in a over appreciable way. సింపుల్ గా చెప్పాలంటే బిస్కెట్ వేయడం. బిస్కెట్ వేయడం అంటే ఏం చేస్తారు? ఇఫ్ సంథింగ్ ఈస్ గుడ్ యూ సే వావ్ సార్ యు ఆర్ ద బెస్ట్, యు ఆర్ ద బెస్ట్. యా, సో దిస్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ హ్యావింగ్ అ పాంపస్ లాంగ్వేజ్ అండ్ దిస్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో కాల్డ్ as a bombastic language. Have you ever heard this word bombastic? We also go with one more word, fancy language. Do you know fancy language? What is fancy language? Over appreciating. Over appreciating. Write down that word also, bombastic. Bombastic ante over appreciative language. Pompous, grandiose, same words. We have one more term which is used for the speech which is without preparation. Speech without preparation. If speech is given, that is eloquency. If the speech is over appreciating, that is bombastic, pompous or grandiose. Speech which is made without preparation, what is it? Speech which is without preparation. What is it? You know that word. But the problem is when I tell the word, sir, this one, you know. Extempo. Ida. So what is missing? You already know the word, but you don't recollect it. What is missing here? Practice. Practice. Next one. Phrase replacement, you need to tell me these answers. These are prelims based questions. Okay. Now, what is the phrase that is underlined already? All whom worked at. What is the difference between who and whom? I'm not writing it. Tell me directly. What is the difference between who and whom? Who is used to refer to the subject and whom is used to refer to the object. Read the sentence together, please. Hello? Hi, are you there? Read the sentence. Stop. Read together again. Stop. Read again. Stop. Read again. Do you know what you are missing here? Some people are like express trains. They start here, stop there. There are pauses which you have to make in between the sentence. Otherwise it is meaningless. Health Minister. Space. Who is that health minister? Sri Manshuk L. Mandavia. This fellow, what did he do? He expressed, what did he express? Expressed his gratitude to doctors, nurses and all whom worked. Whom worked or who worked? Why? These are the people who did the action. That means active or passive? Did the action. These people did the action. Active or passive? Active. So active in the sense whom cannot be used. Again, what else can we eliminate here? Whom and whom. Tell me your answer. Your answer is 1 or 3. Which is your answer? Those who worked on crossing the milestone. Those who worked upon crossing the milestone. Tell me your answer. Is it work on something? Make a goal, work on that goal. You have a goal to get the job. Are you working on your goal? Or are you working upon your goal? Work on something. That means make some effort to achieve some goal. Answer comes with 1. How many of you got this answer? That is an easy one. Good. Next, move to 127. Now, will you read this? Will you read this now? Okay, start. Okay, I think it is just the matter of reading skill. First of all, look at this. 2 more achieving. Can we use 2 plus ing form in this way? No. Eliminate that. Merrily to achieve. Possible. For merrily to achieve. For is followed by immediately noun form. Not this combination. Next, in order to achieve. Both are meaningful here. 2 and 4. By merrily to achieve. Was not by merrily to achieve. We cannot use this combination without the verb with by. Eliminate that. That means your answer is only 2 or 4. Tell me your answer. The leader repeatedly said that his mission was only to achieve 100% literacy. Merrily is nothing but only for this sake. And another one is the leader repeatedly said that his mission was not in order to achieve. Can we use not in order to achieve combination or merrily to achieve combination? Why not in order to achieve? I say my answer is in order to achieve. Defend me. Sorry, oppose me. I say my answer is in order to achieve. Why not in order to achieve? What is the difference between merrily to achieve, in order to achieve? In order to speaks about the goal. Merrily is not a goal. It is just like a temporary goal. It is not a permanent goal. It is just for the namesake. Only for the achievement sake. It is not necessarily to achieve. In order to is necessary to achieve, compulsion. So difference comes with only second one. You might also say 100% literacy is never an achievable goal. So that is the reason it cannot be a necessary one. You can go with the 2. Move to 128. Stating that the lockdown had opened up new vistas such as conduct of online classes, the Madras High Court impressed upon the need to continue the virtual mode of education for the benefit of those in need of it. Now, this Madras High Court impressed upon. Impressed by the need to. If you use impressed by, immediately changes to V3 combination. That V3 plus by in the sense which voice is that? Passive. Nobody is impressing government. No. Impresses. Are we speaking about the past case or present case? Past. Already received a judgment. Next one. Impressed along with the need of. Can we use this combination? Impressed along with somebody? No, not a necessary one. Another one impresses is out. What does it mean here? Only no correction required. So the Madras High Court impressed upon, what does it impress upon here? Impressed upon the need to continue. So answer can be only with no improvement required. Move to 124. No sooner I saw him, then I ran away. Is a given phrase right or wrong? Is it right or wrong? Huh? Wrong. Why? Why wrong? Rule number 1. No sooner is followed by. Is that clear? Rule number 2. Whenever you use the word no sooner, immediately we should recollect one more rule. Law of inversion. What is that? Law of inversion. What is law of inversion? What is law of inversion? In the law of inversion, you use helping verb in the beginning and later subject. Do you find any helping verb? You need to extract some helping verb out of this. What is a helping verb you can use here? Can you tell me? Did I not saw? Did I see? As soon as I see. Can you use as soon as I see? If at all as soon as I saw, then your answer can be correct. Because we are referring to which tense here? Past action, not present action. Eliminate one. No sooner did I see, okay. No sooner had I seen him, okay. No sooner had I seen him, okay. Now my question is, sentence 2, 3 and 4, all of them have did plus I see, had I seen, another one is had I seen. Now I say your 3 and 4 answers are same. Is there any difference? No difference. Now your answer is 3 or 4 or your answer is 2. Which is your answer? Why not 3, 4? Huh? What does it mean? What does it mean? Already him is given. Additional him not possible. That is the reason he has given 2 sentences. That means you have to eliminate them 2. Your answer comes only with 2. If you ask me, sir, what if him is not there? Sir, what if him is not there? If him is not there, which tense is this? Can you tell me? Had I seen? Had plus V3. Which tense is that? Past perfect. What is on the other side? Subject plus V2. What is the tense? Simple past. Can we combine had plus V3 and subject plus V2? We can. I don't understand why you people are missing these simple rules. This is the tense which we use in the past perfect. Do you recollect it or not? The train left before I reached the platform. The train had left before I reached the platform. What is this tense here? Past perfect. Where do we use past perfect? When 2 past simultaneous actions happen. If at all him is not there, we may go for that, but him is given, so it is objectual. So you can go with the second one. Move to 130. Anjali met with an accident and immediately admitted to the hospital. Difference. Met with an accident. Which tense is that? Don't say past. Which past? Simple past. V2. Can we eliminate any one option based on this tense? Which one can be eliminated? Fourth one. Why? What is given here? Has. Which tense is that? Present perfect. Present perfect, simple past, never combined. Especially in the case of examination. Now the difference is to the hospital, admitted into. Can we use this combination? No. No, only admitted to. Next, admitted to a hospital, admitted to hospital. Your answer is no article, the or a. Tell me your answer. If you use the word the hospital, what does it mean here? Particular hospital. Is the particular hospital mentioned there? No. Next one. You can also say admitted to the nearby hospital. That means whatever the hospital that is very near. The can be used in that category. No specification. Next one. Admitted to a hospital or admitted to hospital? Admitted to hospital. A is unnecessary here. Okate hospital admit chesarane meaning vastadi hospital ante akkada. So answer can be used only with the 1. Move to 131. Our journey to Manali was far from being comfortable as the road was bumpy. What do you mean by bumpy? What do you mean by bumpy? Huh? Remember the roads of Andhra. That's it. Now, our journey to Manali, this journey was, immediately look at this, was far from being comfortable. Tell me whether it is positive or negative. What does it mean by far from being comfortable? That means, was it comfortable or not comfortable? Not comfortable. Why was it not comfortable? As the road was bumpy. Far from comfortability, not possible. We can use being plus adjective absolutely. Immediately, if you don't know the rule, be forms. Is, am, or, was, were, be, been, being. Followed by V3, V4, noun, adjective, preposition. So, being comfortable, fine. Unnecessary case. Far not comfortable, meaningless. Far not comforting, no. Another one is far and not being comfortable, no. We are not speaking about the distance. We are speaking about the comfortability which is far. That means no comfort. What does it mean? No improvement. Next, move to 132. There has been a sharp decline of the profit of the company this year. There has been. Can we use has been, or can we change the sentence into have? Have or has? Why? We are speaking about the decline only. In all the cases, it is decline. Sir, based on there, no. There is used with singular or plural? Huh? Both. There are students, there is a student. Both can be used. Here are the tables, here is a pen. Both can be used. Here and there can be used both with the singulars and plurals. But the singular and plural is based on the noun which is followed by. In all the cases, which noun do you see? Only singular. That means, can we use plural verb here? No. So, how many options shall we eliminate here? Sorry. 4 and 1. Now, there has been a sharp decline of, there has been a sharp decline in, there has a sharp decline. Has sharp decline? No. Eliminate that. Your answer is no correction required or 3. Tell me your answer. Difference is in and of. Decline in the profit or decline of the profit? You get loss in the business, loss of the business. Loss in the business. Answer comes with the third one. Move to 133. How many of you got? Out of 7, how many of you got 5 and plus? In the previous section, out of 7, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 and plus, 5 and above. Only 3. Why? That was an easy one. Okay, forget about it. RC, how many questions are there? Huh? 9, 10, 9. How is the RC today? How is the RC? Very easy. Don't say just easy, very easy. For the people who did not spend the time on RC, for those people it is hard. Otherwise it is very easy. Why is it easy? Can you tell me? They are mixed with the numbers and there are also direct keywords. So go through it. Let me take you through. See, direct numbers are there. Expand, antonym of the word expand. You should tell me your answer directly. Inflate, intumescence, next proliferate, condense, dilate. Can you tell me your answer? Expand ante, is it to grow or decrease? Grow. Ante antonym ఏమవుతుంది? Decrease. Okay. Inflate, inflation ante తెలుసా? What is inflation? To go up and rise. Another one is what here? Intimacy. Write down, this is the same word of inflate. Anything that boggles or bubbles. Next one, proliferation. This is used in banking and finance. What do you mean proliferate? Cases are proliferated. What does it mean? Increase, double, maximize. This is also synonym. Dilate also synonym of the word proliferate. Same cases. 1, 2, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 5. Same case. What else is there here? Condense. Where did you hear this word condense? Milk. Do you know condensed milk? What does it mean, condensed milk? Milk which is burnt for very long time and the quantity becomes very less. So condense is nothing but anything that becomes a small shrink. Answer comes with the 4. Move to the next combination. Error. Did you find the error? Did you find the error? Like conventional banks, the functions and role of small finance banks also involves accepting deposits and lending activities, but at a most smaller scale. One subject verb agreement error, one error based on adjectives. Two errors are there. There are two errors. First, tell me what is the adjective based error? Adjective based error 1. See, like conventional banks. What does it mean here? Like that, in the sense this is a comparison. Clear? Now, like conventional banks. What does it mean by the word conventional? Conventional life. Conventional person ante general case, normal, which repeatedly happens, that is conventional life. Like general banks, conventional banks, the functions and role of small finance banks also involves, the verb is nothing but here involves. Which verb form is that? V5. What is the subject of the sentence? What is the subject of the sentence? The function and role. Immediately, if you don't remember, you should focus on the word of. After of, again, what is given here? Small finance banks. That means it is nothing but the combination of noun, preposition, noun, NPN. Now, verb should agree with the first noun. What is the first noun combination we have here? The functions and role. That means singular or plural? Plural. Plural in the sense your subject is a they. They plus V1 or V5? V1. Eliminate first involves, change it into involve. Involve, what does it involve? Involve accepting deposits and also lending activities. That what does it mean by here? V4, V4 combinations. Remember, this is how errors are given. Sometimes he gives ing, here he gives only V1. Immediately you should recollect this. Okay. So accepting deposits and also lending activities, but at a most smaller scale. Tell me your answer. Most is used for which degree? Superlative degree. Now immediately eliminate that. No need to use most. At a smaller scale. Smaller is comparative case. That is what we had seen in the beginning. Comparison. Two errors. Next, move to 141. Conventional. Next word. I already told you what is means by conventional. Conventional ante regular, general ga undevarni conventional. Conventional teaching ante general, traditional teaching annatlu. Synonym adigaru. Look at the first word. What is the first word? Remarkable. Next word, exceptionable. Next word, regular. Next word, bohemian. Next one, adventurous. Conventional is not first of all adventurous. Remarkable ante anything that is outstanding, not sensible, not related, not sensible. Next, bohemian. Write down the word meaning, unconventional. Exceptionable, which is out of exceptions. Regular. Second one is out. Fourth one is antonym. Now what can be your answer? Can you tell me? Third one, direct answer. You can directly answer without going to the options also. Next one, your favorite section. Shall we look at it at the end or now only? Enlo chuddama? Right. Enduko? Huh? Why at the end? Why not now? మార్కులని పోతాయి సార్, హ్యాపీనెస్ ఉండదు, కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ అంతా పోతుంది. You have many reasons to tell. Okay, next one combination along with. It is not just word usage, the phrase usage. Along with ante ardham enti first of all? Along with, it is just meaning of in addition to, and along with something in addition to an antam. First remember this point. Whenever you have, this is not word usage, this is the connector. You have to connect any two sentences using this one combination. When you need to connect, or four sentences are given. Generally the questions are, they give two sentences, they give four connectors. They ask you to connect with any one connector. Are those two sentences related to the same information or different information? Same information. Now this is where you have to make use of your sense. Now there is only one connector given, four sentences are given. That means any two sentences must speak about the same information. First you should make sure of that. Along with, with something, along with that other thing is happening. Let us read the first sentence. The first sentence is, the panel asked a travel agency to pay 2.80 lakh to the complainants. So there were some people who complained. So immediately panel in the sense jury, the judge people, they said, hey, travel agency, you have to pay this much of amount. Clear? Now did you understand the context here? Now in the following sentences, please find out if any of the sentences related to the above one. The corporate world is no longer is a mini player in the Indian economy. Not related. It also instructed the travel agency. What are we speaking about here? Travel agency. One thing it said, you paid 2.8 lakh. It also instructed. Also it is just the meaning of and. It said you pay this much amount, and also said travel agents to pay additional amounts of rupees 26,000 and also 10,000 for harassment and mental agony. వాళ్ళు లాస్ అయిన దానికి అమౌంట్ పే చేయి, అలాగే వాళ్ళు మెంటల్ పీస్ లాస్ అయ్యారు దానికి కూడా అమౌంట్ పే చేయాలి. అంటే along with this amount he has to also pay this amount. Is that clear or not? Now one pair that we can make here is AC. In the options, how many AC options are there? Only 4. That is your answer. Move to 149. In lieu of, write down the meaning instead of. First sentence. Immediately looking at the sentence, you can understand the context. What is the sentence related to? The CBI had lodged a complaint against an officer to demand a bribe of 15 lakh. Adi ikkada okkasari careful ga chudandi. What is that word? To demand. Can you tell me the meaning of this word? The CBI had lodged a complaint against an officer to demand the bribe. Tell me the answer. What does it mean by to demand the bribe? Did the CBI come and say, hey officer, go and take the bribe? What did it say? Here to demand shows clearly a reason. Write one sentence. To get a government job. 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 Underline to get. After government job, comma. I am studying very hard. I am studying very hard. I am studying very hard. Now, tell me the meaning now. What does it mean by to get in this sentence? What does it show? It shows the reason. It shows the reason. 2 plus V1 infinitive also shows the reason. Remember, it is most probably used in the phrases. It is also used in the starters. Remember this point. So the CBI had lodged complaint against an officer. Why did it launch complaint here? It shows the reason. To demand and take a demand చేయమని కంప్లైంట్ ఇవ్వలేదు వాళ్ళు. డిమాండ్ చేశాడు కాబట్టి కంప్లైంట్ ఇచ్చేసారు. ఓకే, పాయింట్ అది. Now Brazil, is it at all related here? First of all, no. If at all you have AB pair, immediately you eliminate. How many we have? Third one. Next one, what else we have here? The builder was asked to pay the bribe for permitting him in construct a building. What is it related to? Bribe. A and C, both of them are related. It is an ambitious endeavor for someone whose days begins with 5 a.m. unwearying routine. Is it related? No. There are 2 sentences which are not related, B and D. Eliminate all the B and D pairs. 1 is out, 2 is out, already A, B is out, another one B, D is out. What must be your answer? None of this. And sir, if you ask me, sir, okay, option is not there, but are we able to pair these sentences? Let us try. The CBI had lodged a complaint against an officer to demand a bribe of so and so amount. In lieu of, the builder was asked to pay a bribe for permitting him to construct a building. Now, can we use this combination as instead of? Can we use this instead of? This officer said, you give me money. So CBI came and arrested this fellow. Complaint registered chesindi. Can we use the meaning of instead of in this case? No, not meaningful. So answer can be used with 5. Move to 150. Despite. Despite of or despite? What does it mean by despite? Despite and in spite of and. What does it mean by despite? Okay, forget about it. Does it combine positives, negatives or contrasts? Contrasts. Okay, fine. Look at the first sentence. Manifest founder, the CEO Alex Myers, and said influencer marketing works best when talent becomes a genuine advocate of brand. Speaking about how a brand should be published. Okay, look at the next one. There have been changes wrought in the business landscape over the past 150 years. Okay, this is about business. The milestones of correcting the disputed business process are the markets confirming that the companies are heading in right direction. This is also about the companies only. Next, Bayer and BASF control 80% of the global trade in the chemical and the pharmaceutical products. Now we have to go for the two opposite cases. Now first of all, tell me, is it a positive sentence or negative? Positive. 80% of the global trade, in the sense this is also positive. That means we cannot combine any AD. We don't have any AD pair. The market milestones of correcting the disputed business process are marketing confirming that the companies are heading in right direction. Positive or negative? Positive. What must be negative now? What must be negative now? B must be negative, if at all. Let us check. There have been changes wrought in business landscape over the past 50 years or so. When strategy or logics are changed in the business, is it a good thing or a bad thing? Basically, the whole business changes. The process of doing business changes. So immediately your answer must be used with the negative case. So how many options we have with B here again? Second one, third one, and also fourth one. Eliminate first option. Now tell me your answer. There have been changes wrought in the business landscape for 150 years or so. This is already negative. Now what is a positive word which you can use here? Speaking about what here? 150 years or so. Speaking about a process. Speaking about a process. Where is that process mentioned? Can you tell me? That is speaking with the milestones. The milestones of correcting the disrupted business process, that is what I told about, are the markets confirming that companies are heading in the right direction. That means though there is a change for the last 150 years, the companies are heading in the right direction. This is the point. So pair must be used between BC. Answer comes with 2. Move to 151. Amidst. What does it mean? In the middle of something. Okay. There is unpredictability of the current US security policies. Trump's attack on world trading system. Now we are speaking about international relation. US relation with the world. Look at the second sentence. There were factors that allowed businessmen to master the paradigmatic changes of the first and second industrial revolution. Here we are speaking about the industrial revolution. Look at the third sentence. The current market environment of the fourth industrial revolution is very different from that of the first 3 industrial revolutions. Which two sentences are relevant here? BC. Look at the last sentence. The rapid economic expansion of what here? China into Europe. Europe is one of the part of this combination. US-Europe case. Europe is lending to increasing assertiveness to the Sino-Russian political axis. That means we have the pairs as AD, one combination must be there, other one is a BC. First check how many options we have in this way. CD not possible, BC possible, AD possible, again AC not possible. Your answer must be 2 or 3. Tell me your answer. Read the sentence and tell me. Pair 2 sentences, any 2 sentences. You have to get the meaning of amidst. Amidst ante ardham enti? In the middle of something. Yeah, tell me your answer. Let us try to combine BC. There were factors that allowed businessmen to master the paradigmatic changes of the first and second industrial revolutions in the middle of the current market environment of the fourth industrial revolution. Can you go for that? We are speaking about the thing which completed. We are speaking about the sequence. First industrial revolution, second, third, fourth and all. Another one, there is unpredictability of the current US security policies. Trump's attack on world trading system amid the rapid economic expansion of China into Europe. China is expanding its business into Europe. Now these fellows are unpredictable. They don't know what to do. So in this situation, they are not sure what to do. Which is more clear? Can you tell me? Answer comes with the AD. Go with 3. Move to 152. Etta, YET, etta. What is the parts of speech of the word etta? What is the parts of speech of the word etta, YET? Huh? Conjunction. It is both noun. It is both a conjunction and also preposition. It is conjunction when it joins sentences. It is preposition when it speaks about the time. Now is it conjunction or preposition? Can you tell me here? Is it conjunction or preposition? Conjunction. Why we are speaking about the connectors? Okay, first one. The BJP MP. First tell me, it is used to combine again positives, negatives, contrasts. Contrasts. The BJP MP's announcement was not taken too kindly by Congress loyalists. Prior to Lok Sabha polls, a politician had announced that he would soon be entering the Congress after being denied ticket for the Pune Lok Sabha. BJP government did not give the ticket, so this fellow immediately went to the Congress. These two are related somewhat. Next one. The rapidly spreading novel coronavirus, is it related? No. Eliminate that. Increasing weakness of Indian democracy lies in the perpetual emanating opposition that keeps scoring self-goals. We are speaking about the democracy here, the quality of opposition. We can clearly see what the situation that is happening among between two parties. So eliminate D, eliminate C. Your answer must be AB. Do you have any AB pairs? 3 is there. Let us check. The BJP MP's announcement was not taken too kindly by the Congress loyalists. Yet prior to the Lok Sabha polls, this politician immediately jumped to Congress. So answer can be used with the 3 only. Move to 153. This is somewhat lengthy but easy to answer. Question number 153. You have 4 words. What are these 4 words? Can you tell me? Seized, tested, then and continued. If any of these 4 words is wrong, you have to find it out. There is no replacement, just find out. That's it. Do you find any replacement in the options? No, just find out which is wrong. It has seized. Can we use has plus V3? Yes. For grammar sake. Has not tested. Again has plus V3. Okay. Next, what else is given here? For more than a year. More is comparative case. THEN or THAN? AN. So error comes with this part. Move to next one. 154. Declaration, promised, modalities, retching. Do you know retching? Retching. Do you know, like when you are about to vomit, do you know the sound that you make? Do you know the sound that you make? The sound which comes out of your mouth. That type of one bad sound is called as retching. అది కూడా రాసుకుంటున్నారా? Okay, రాసుకోండి. Okay, but in the declaration, the leaders had promised a denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula without indicating a timetable or the modalities of reaching that far-sighted end goal. Now tell me your answer. Goal is reached or goal is reached? Reached. It is not reaching. It is a reaching that far-sighted goal. Next, move to 155. From anticipation. What else? Stockpilers. Other one is dismantling. In the months from the meeting, Pyongyang's anticipation of an easing of US sanctions have not materialized, while information about the inventory of North Korean nuclear stockpiles that Washington had sought as a first step towards a verifiable dismantling of the North Korean arsenal. Can you find out what is the error? I will underline the error, but you tell me which word must be replaced, okay? In the month from the meeting. There was a meeting held. Do you know that there was a meeting between Trump and Kim Mama? Do you know this? Do you know this or not? There was a meeting between Trump, when Trump was in power, there was a meeting between Trump and Kim. Who is Kim? Kim Jong-un. This meeting like this between these two countries, US and North Korean president, this never happened in history. Now this meeting is already over. In the months from the meeting, a meeting అయిపోయిన దగ్గర నుంచి అని చెప్తున్నారు. Now tell me your answer. What is the answer? Is not from it is a since that meeting happened. What are the changes that we see? That is a point. Next, move to 156. Underscoring stalemate bilateral summit on its commitments. Do you know what is the meaning of the word underscoring first of all? What do you mean by underscoring something? Do you know control and U? ఎక్కడ ఉంటుంది? Control you. What does it mean control you? Underscore. What does it mean underscore? You highlight something. Write down. Underscoring is nothing but highlighting. Highlighting the stalemate, US Vice President Mike Pence stated days before the announcement of the coming bilateral summit that Pyongyang had made little headway on its commitments. So made little on its commitment. Okay, bilateral summit is also fine. Underscoring this stalemate. Stalemate is nothing but the agreement. Can you find any error here? There is no error in this combination. Go with no correction required. Next, move to errors. Your favorite section, I hope. You need to find which is grammatically correct or grammatically wrong. Correct. That means you need to eliminate the wrong ones. He was used to taking his time and not seeing every instant as precious resource. Is the sentence correct? No. What is the correct answer? Huh? Used to. Used to take. And then how many of you answered this? Used to take. Nobody? Used to take. Used to plus V1. Nobody answered this. Why? Is a sentence used directly with subject used to? Subject was used to. Subject was used to, followed by ing. That is the rule we have in the modal verbs. He was used to what here? Taking his time and also not seeing. ing, every instant or every instance. Every instant. Why instant here? Instant is nothing but here singular. Every is followed by singular as a precious resource. Any error? No error case. First one is fine. Do we have all correct option? Yes. That means we have to check the remaining sentences. Martha Washington understood my signs and I seldom have any difficulty in making her do just as I wished. Error. She understood my signs. Which tense is that? Simple past. As I wished. Which tense is that? Again, simple past. She understood my signs and I seldom have. Have is which were form here? V1. What is a V2 combination of? Had. I had any difficulty in making her do. Making her to do or make her do? Do we need making her to do or making her do? Huh? Making her do only. Made is followed by bare infinitive V1. What are bare infinitives? What does it mean by bare infinitive? Without adding a to, if we use V1. So error comes only with this part. Shall we also check C or let us go for A? Already one is wrong, right? So what must be your answer? A. But did you check CD also? Did you check CD also? No need. If you get already answer in A and if your answer B is wrong, no need to check for CD. You already got the answer. Move to 158. You had a better recount without me as I am not sure whether I shall be able to come. Again, direct error. Just before I told you the rule. Had better. Followed by not V2 or V3. It is followed by V1. This is also the rule of bare infinitive. Along with that, we have one more sentence. Is it in this? Had sooner, had better. Both of them are followed by V1s. Those are the two errors. These are the rules of bare infinitives. Feel, see, watch, make. All these are had sooner, had better. These are all followed by only V1s. These are the rules of bare infinitives. Already two sentences are out. Your answer must be B or C. Read the B sentence. Subsequent leaders were also devoted to give nuclear scientists and designers everything they wanted. Now these leaders are doing the action or receiving the action? These leaders gave everything that the scientists need. Doing the action or receiving the action? Doing the action. Active or passive? Active. That means was plus V3. Can we use this combination? Was plus V3 in the sense active or passive? That is passive. So first of all, eliminate were. There is one more error. What is that error? Can you tell me? Devoted to is not followed by V1. That is followed by ing. One more rule. Add it and write separately as a phrasal preposition combination. So B is already out. A is already out. D is also already out. Your answer must be C. Next, move to 159. Dangerous amount of radioactivity was released into environment last month. Is the sentence correct? Dangerous amount of radioactivity. Singular or plural? Singular or plural? Huh? Emo sir. Tell me now. Singular. What is this singular noun? Amount. Dangerous amount of radioactivity was this followed by V3. Active voice or passive voice? Passive voice. Was released where? Released into the environment last month. A is fine. We have all correct. So you have to check the second one. One of the side effects of drug are an increased susceptibility to infections. Very famous rule which we already know. What is the rule? One of, none of, each of, any of, either of, neither of, followed by plural noun, singular verb. Already side effects plural noun is given, but verb is given in the plural. Change it into is. So one error is already proven here. B is out. So your answer is only A. Next, move to 160. I wish. Immediately you should recollect the rule. The rule I wish is immediately followed by V2 or were or any of the past forms. Any of the past forms. Which rule is it related to in the if clauses? Can you tell me? Which model is this in the if clauses? How many if clauses do we have? How many if clauses models we have? 4. What are they? Sir, atla అడగొద్దు సార్. ఓన్లీ ఐ విష్కి రూల్ ఏమో చెప్పండి అంతే. ఏంటి ఇఫ్ క్లాజ్ రూల్స్ గుర్తున్నాయా? వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఫస్ట్ టైప్? गया पूरा. इधर से सुनने का, इधर से निकालने का, छोड़ देने का, बस. अंदर पूरा खाली है. फ्रेश माइंड. योर माइंड कैन बी सोल्ड फॉर lakhs. Fresh minds are taken so that they can inject some memory. Some research is going on. This is the rule of if clauses model number 2. This is a case of imaginary case, improbable, impossible conditions. This is also called as hypothetical case. Hypothetical is nothing but imaginary, lenidi unnattuga unnadu lenatuga, mental case. In this case you have to use only past form. That must be V2, were or any past form. Now tell me your error. What is the error? I wish that. What must be used? I could. So first is out already. Discusses the computational problem about union of counted infinite of countability infinite sets. One combination that you can use here is nothing but redundant. What is the redundant here? If at all you use the word discuss, it is not followed by about. But remember, about is used with the word discussion. Discussion about something, but discuss about something wrong. That means the verb discuss cannot be used with the about. This is wrong combination. Noun discussion can be used with the about. This is correct combination. Remember this part. But discusses and sentence is somewhat irrelevant. It must be discussions or not relevant one. Not correct. Keep that aside. Some students enter into. Can you find the answer already? Again, this is also redundant. Enter into or enter? Eliminate. So what must be your answer? D. That is the only remaining one. Is the D your answer? At noon he would come in from a path in the woods, eat and return back by the same path. We have error in this also. Did you find it? What is that? You don't return back, just return. All of them are errors. Okay, forget about it. Answer is given as something, but all errors are there. Okay, what is the first thing that you should do here? Can you tell me? What is the first thing you should do in this? We have rearrangement with the combination of swap. With the combination of swap. First you need to swap the words. Okay. I will underline only one word. You make a pair. The word that I give you is nothing but a leaving. This is ending part. That means you have to check with the starting part. Okay. Leaving typically. Next one. Leaving that builder. Leaving under these hills. Tell me your answer. Which is a correct combination? Leaving under these hills. So pair must be used with the P and S. So how many options we have with PS in B? How many PS options we have? PQ, PR, PR, PS. So what must be your answer here? 4. That is one rearrangement. Next one, we have one more rearrangement in the last, I think, D. Yeah. Have instituted bodies to deal with landslides. Bodies in the sense here organizations. Somebody added these organizations to deal with the landslides. This somebody must be in higher position or lower position? Higher position. So they can only say, hey, you go and deal with the landslides. Now where is that combination? Tell me. See, look at this. US government created the National Landslides Info Center to gather. To gather because, no. What else can we use? To gather and distribute all types of information associated with the landslides. Okay. Now one combination that we can use here is nothing but gather and distribute. So what is the pair we can use here? That is a QS. Is that correct? That is QS. Yeah. How many options we have as QS? How many options we have with QS? 2 options are there. What are they? First one and second one. Yeah. Check the remaining parts here. Your answer must be PQSR or RPQS. Yeah, tell me your answer. Check with PQRS. The National Landslides Info Center to gather and distribute all types of information associated with the landslides. Start with S. Where is S in between? Sorry. PQ, right? Okay. PQSR. Okay, starting with this. Have instituted bodies to deal with landslides. As an example, the US government created because of these huge annual losses. Is that meaningful? No. Let us check with RPQS. R is starting with this part. Because of these huge annual losses, most governments, what did they do? They have instituted bodies to deal with the landslides. As an example to US government created this National Landslides Info to gather and also distribute all types of information. So already we have got the pairs. So first pair comes with the, that is B. In the B sentence, one pair is already found out. In another one, second one is already found out. Now what you have to do is nothing but rearrange the remaining sentences. Now look at the first sentence A. What is the A sentence here? Can you tell me? Globally, landslides lead to the expenditure of business of bugs towards the rehabilitation of affected areas. Can we use as the beginner? Can we use this sentence as the beginner? Yes, no, none of the above. Yes, sir? Okay. Next, B is starting with B sentence. Dento start avutundi? Which kada? Okay, which endanger? Here, which is a question or a relative pronoun? Relative pronoun. Relative pronouns cannot be used in the beginning. Eliminate that. Next one. What else is there here? Landslide, slope failure, slump. This is a uncontrollable downhill flow of rocks, earth, junk or mixture of 3. Continuation is needed. What does this sentence show? Can anybody tell me? What does this sentence show? This sentence clearly shows the definition of what is a landslide. Do you recognize that? This is what we had learned. If at all any question is asked, what is computer science? Computer science is so and so. Do you give the definition or not in the beginning? This is nothing but landslide is a uncontrollable downhill flow of the all this mixture. That must be used in the beginning. C. Now after C, what is the sentence you can use? Once look at E. E is starting with a thus. Thus gives the meaning of so or conclusion. What is there in thus? Study of landslides is crucial considering the annual economic losses they create. Now thus can be used immediately after C. Is that possible? No. Next, once look at D sentence. In the D sentence, we have started the sentence with what here? We have the starter sentence with the R. Because of these huge annual losses. What is mentioned here? These huge annual losses. The word these refers to what? Can you tell me where is that word these? Where are these annual losses? Can you tell me? Where is the loss mentioned first of all? Where is that number mentioned? Can you tell me? Billions of bucks. These are the losses which they had. So what is the one pair which can use here? AD is one pair. Already C is the beginner. We still don't know the remaining ones. What are remaining here? B is remaining as well as E is remaining. Thus a study of landslide is crucial. Why landslide study is crucial? Because so much of money is wasting. So landslide study is very important nowadays. Now E must be paired with what here? Can you tell me? Where is that E mentioned? Can you tell me? Once look at B. Start with B. Which endanger livelihoods of folks living under these hills. In this case, the sentence is starting with a. In this case, the sentence is starting with a R, right? That build a sloping surface and cause landslides are typically, which is the correct one? Typically, precondition factors build up specific subsurface conditions that build the sloping surface and cause landslides. Now, is this related to the effect of landslide or beginning of the landslide? Beginning of the landslide. How does a landslide cause? This is a sentence. Where is the same sentence already mentioned here? Already in C, definition is already given. So, already one pair that comes with is nothing but a CB. Still we are left with a E. Since it causes this much of huge damage, all these things happen. That is the reason the study of landslides is very important. Now tell me which is the pair which we can use here. E must be paired with D or E must be paired with B. Which is the pair we can use here? E must be paired with B because there is a cause of landslides. So together your pair must be CBE is one pair, another one is a AD, already C is the starter. How many of you got this order? How many of you got this order? Anybody got the first three combinations? Anybody got the first three combinations? No. Anybody got the last two combinations AD? No. How many of you got 15 plus? 15 and above. 15 and above. How many of you got 10 above? 10 and above. Remaining people. Purushulke endadu. Nobody got 10 above there? Okay, good. Where did you lose more marks? Where did you lose more marks? In which part?